Semiotics, the study of signs.
signs.
This science was proposed in the early 1900s by Swiss linguist Ferdinand de Saussure and the American pragmatist Charles Sanders Peirce. Saussure argued that there was no inherent or necessary relationship between that which carries the meaning, the signifier, usually the word or symbol, and the actual meaning which is carried, the signified. For example, the word car is not actually car. The meaning of car could be carried by any random string of letters. It just so happens that, in English, that the meaning is carried by the letter C-A-R. Peirce's ideas about semiotics distinguished between three types of signs: icon, index, and symbol. Whether a sign belongs in one category or another is dependent upon the nature of its relationship between the sign itself, which he called the referent, and the actual meaning. An icon is a sign that stands for an object by resembling it. Included in this category of signs are obvious examples like pictures, maps, and diagrams, and some not so obvious ones like algebraic expressions and metaphors. The essential aspect of the relation of an icon to its object is one of similarity. Indexes refer to their objects, not by virtue of any similarity relation, but rather via an actual causal link between the sign and its object. Smoke is an index of fire. A mark on a fever thermometer is an index of body temperature, and so forth. The relation between the sign and its object is actual in that the sign and object have something in common. That is, the object really affects the sign. Finally, symbols refer to their objects by virtue of law, rule, or convention. Words, propositions, and texts are obvious examples in that no similarity or causal link is suggested in the relation between, for example, the word horse and the object it refers. If symbols need bear no similarity or causal link to their object, then signs can be considered by the sign user in unlimited ways, independent of any physical relationship to the sign user. This point is of crucial importance and, in fact, lays the foundation for semiotic view of cognition in humans. The fact that humans can utilize signs which are arbitrary and need have no existence in their immediate experience is what makes thought possible and distinctly human. Ideas can be brought to mind and manipulated without being directly experienced. Meanings can be expressed in various ways through a variety of sign systems, language, music, gestures, and so forth. In essence, humans can create via signs a world entirely separate from one of direct experience. We find it hard to imagine a world without traffic regulations, social conventions, basketball games, and so forth. These are as real to us as trees and rocks. Yet they, as well as our understanding of trees and rocks, have come about via interactions of humans individually and collectively through the sign structures that we call culture.